And welcome back to some Mount Carmel Golden Aces basketball. About an hour and a half up the Illinois 1 with you here in Paris, Illinois. I'm Riley Angel alongside Max Gerlach. Max, this Mount Carmel Golden Aces team coming off of 2 losses in a row now at this point since the coaching change. They are now 6-20 on the year. What are they going to have to do against this 15-12 Paris squad to get the job done here tonight?
Well, it's been the same variables all year. It's offensive rebounding. It's been that and turnovers, really. They do a really bad job of boxing out on the defensive end, which allows so many offensive rebounds for the other team. And in doing that, they're really just shooting themselves in the foot. Then they go down on the offensive side, and what's going on is just simply lazy passes. They just kind of throw passes out there lackadaisical, and what happens is they turn the ball over a lot, Riley, and that's just a simple fact of it is turnovers don't win you games. Turnovers win the other team games, and right now they're turning the ball over just way too much. And then, of course, as we said, it's just boxing out on the defensive sides. They've got some pretty good size. Jack Webb is not small by any means. Owen Blake can get down there. Rhett Andrews can box out when needed to. And Andrew Militoni's right around that 6-foot range. So it's not lack of size. It's really just lack of effort on that end of the ball when it comes to putting a body on somebody, boxing out and imposing your will on the other team.
Coming into today, Mount Carmel still winless in the Little Illini Conference. Tonight, obviously, a conference matchup against these Tigers. Coming in here looking to finally break through in conference play, especially when we're this close to the postseason. You spoke a lot on how the defensive rebounding needs to improve, but we saw a lot of improvement offensively against that North Posey squad.
Yeah, the offense looked great until the fourth quarter, until the turnover bug hit them, really. They did a great job of working the ball. They did a good job getting to their spots. And it looked like a complete effort from the team. I'll go back in my book and look at some scores, some stats from that game. Of course, Shane Metter had 15. Jack Webb had 9. Everybody had a pretty solid night, those 2 guys individually. But on the defensive end of the ball, they just fell apart. Then in that fourth quarter, they only scored 3 points. So they turned the ball over a lot, took a lot of quick shots because they got down a little bit. That's just some stuff with how young they are. They start and have 1 senior on the team. So when you look at that, it's like, hey, they've got some growing to do as a group and as individuals to get to the point where they need to be.
This is the Coach's Pregame Show, brought to you by Glenn's Auto Service and Towing, located on Wabash 10th Avenue and Route 1 South. The next time you need a tow, call 263-3285. With that, we will be back in about 3 minutes.
Life doesn't slow down for busy families. From early practices to late night games, every moment matters. That's why First National Bank offers online tools to fit into your schedule no matter how hectic it gets. From mobile banking to quick check deposits, First National Bank makes it easy to keep up with life and stay on top of your finances. No matter the schedule, First National Bank keeps you in the game.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
I'm Mason Gross. I am a marketing business management major at Wabash Valley College. You'll learn a lot about the business industry as a whole, and that really helps you to explore your options as far as to what's out there. So I'm doing my internship at Summer Real Estate in Salem, Illinois. Right now I'm working on getting my license. I am hanging around the office, going to showings, and doing everything I can as a non-licensee to get myself ready for when I graduate and take that step as an agent.
My name is Parker Linson. I'm a second-level nursing student at Wabash Valley College. We were able to get hands-on experience with a mannequin that has real breath sounds, real, lung sounds, and can cough and, do different things. That makes it really unique to have that kind of experience right here on campus. And then we've done clinicals. Being able to go into those ICUs and emergency departments and be able to see those critical patients, it is a very good experience. Being able to be in that position and look back to where I come from, it's just awesome to be able to have that experience.
Hi, my name is Rylan Robb. I am from Albion, Illinois, and I am a radio TV major here at Wabash Valley College. From broadcasting all sorts of sports games to producing my own TV show and radio show, the hands-on experience is as much as you want to do with it. In terms of the program itself, I think it's really special. It's really like almost a little family in a way, and it's really been really nice being able to experience the things I have with people that genuinely appreciate it with me.
As soon as I came here, I started looking at the programs that they have, and the most that I like, it was early childhood education, and then after I see the classes and everything, that's the one that I picked. I would like to be a teacher in the future. I like it so much because I had the experience to work at Small World with the kids, and each day I learn, and I learn from the kids, and like with my teachers, like they teach me all the stuff that I need to do to be a better teacher. And classes is amazing, so I would just...
Back here in Paris, Illinois, Edgar County, if you were wondering that one, your Mount Carmel Golden Aces against these Paris Tigers, an LIC matchup between these two squads. Mount Carmel still searching for that first Little Illini Conference victory. I'm Riley Angel alongside Max Gerlach here today. You know, Max, coming into today, there is one storyline, and that is the regional pairings we were announced today, and Mount Carmel drawing Fairfield at Fairfield on Monday, February the 24th.
Well, Fairfield's a really solid team. As my hometown's Albion, Illinois, I'm used to seeing Fairfield about twice a year. Scott McElravy is really just an all-world coach. He does an amazing job of calling plays. Nothing but the highest praise for him. And then of course we got a young team, and they've got a really solid veteran team that goes out there and just does what they need to do. They got a really feisty guard and Justice Dagg, who's going to go out there and give Shane Metter some fits, and it's going to be a tough matchup for the Aces. But in my mind, that's the game where I think we can see the biggest upset, because they match up well with them. They have the ability to beat them. It's just going to be can they put all the intangibles together against such a great team in Fairfield.
And one of the things about this draw for Mount Carmel is, seeding-wise, it went pretty well for them. Say they do beat Fairfield at Fairfield in the Mule Den, they will then play Marshall on the 26th, a team that they came within 3 points of beating early on in this year.
Yeah, they played really good in that game, and I think that could be another winnable game for them. They can go on a postseason run. They just got to put the little things together at the right time. And that's all going to come down to just, can they work together? Sometimes we see, oh, I'm going to take this shot because I haven't shot in a while, and they get in this almost just contest of who can take the most shots and who can take the most bad shots at points, Riley. Sometimes the fadeaway mid-ranges, the fadeaway three-pointers don't work, and they need to work through some sets sometimes. And right now, this is a good test. This Paris team's 15-12. They're a really solid team. They're the 4th seed in the subsectional. This is going to be a game where this is going to really prove where they're heading towards regionals.
This is the Coach's pregame show, brought to you by Glenn's Auto Service and Towing, located on Wabash 10th Avenue and Route 1 South. The next time you need a tow, call 263-3285. Just about ready for basketball, but first, as always, we have the national anthem. That means we will be back in about 2 minutes.
Buy Low is Mount Carmel's local grocery destination, proudly serving the community with fresh products, friendly faces, and great deals every week. From our fresh deli and bakery to a wide variety of produce, fresh cut meat selections, and even an Ace Hardware, we've got everything you need, all close to home. Stay updated on all the savings at myiga.com or follow us on Facebook at Mount Carmel Buy Low for the latest specials. Shop local, save big at Buy Low, Mount Carmel's hometown store.
Wabash Valley College and the Wabash Valley Arts Council proudly present the Chris Filillo Band for Gontonia, an award-winning musical portrait of rural Illinois. Sunday, February 16th at 1:30 p.m. in the WVC Brubeck Theater. Tickets are $15 and patron passes will be honored. The Chris Filillo Band for Gontonia, Sunday, February 16th, 1:30 p.m. in the WVC Brubeck Arts.
Now time for the starting lineups. They are in memory of the co-founder of Mount Carmel Sports Boosters, H.D. White, and his wife, Helen. First, for the visiting Mount Carmel Golden Aces, your Golden Aces here tonight is the usual 5 suspects. It'll be Andrew Militoni. Actually, never mind. It's Andrew Militoni, Jack Webb, Elliot Akery, Shane Metter, and Rhett Andrews back in the starting 5 here tonight. So Rhett Andrews instead of Owen Blake, trying to maybe combat some of the size that Paris has against them. For Paris, their starting 5 is as follows. It is Carter Cripps, Jackson Rigdon, Jacob Staley, Carrick Vitale, and Carter Eastham, as they are playing a hype video here for this Paris team before they get their starting lineups introduced. Max, you know, for those of you that don't know, I also work at the University of Evansville. This reminds me of what UE does before every game. They play a hype video on the screen, gives the student athletes a nice feel of the environment. It's a nice big game feel that it seems they are giving these Paris Tigers.
Yeah, they do a great job of giving them a little bit of show, letting them have fun, and then, of course, I bet they have a sports media program, which is what we're both in and what everybody here working is in. And I know that I have friends that are in the program that worked on the Wabash Valley Warriors pet video, and they did a great job this year, and they keep working at it. So, you know, this is fun to watch. They did a good job, and a little bit of pageantry, I guess, to go with a pretty solid record for the Paris Tigers.
Adds to the home team feel for Paris High School. Again, their starting 5, if you forgot while we were all going on that spiel, is as follows. Carter Cripps, Jackson Rigdon, Jacob Staley, Carrick Vitale, and Carter Eastham. Carter Eastham is going to be that matchup that the Aces really focus on, as Eastham, the tallest player for this Paris team. Maybe that's why Rhett Andrews is here in this starting 5 instead of Owen Blake.
The real reason I think Rhett Andrews is going to be in this starting 5 tonight is to combat the rebounding issues they've had. He does a great job on the defensive glass of fighting for rebounds, and you get that second and big in there. Sometimes it's going to help with some of those issues you've had on the board. But I definitely could see that, because that's a big boy out there for Paris, and they're really going to have to fight on the boards to keep him out of there. Jack Webb's going to have to do a good job boxing out, but relatively, this Paris squad just doesn't look as big as I thought they were. But if I remember right from when I was at the LIC, it'll be the one doing most of the damage for him will be Jacob Staley, the senior guard, number 12. I'm pretty sure he went out and had right around 20 against Marshall when I was there calling the game for Mount Carmel. So we'll see who Coach Militoni plans on putting on him.
We'll see who also goes in center circle for tonight. Looks like it's going to be Rhett Andrews. Andrews probably the highest vertical on this team, if I were to guess, or at least he gets up the highest with his height plus the jumping ability.
It's like a deer. He really strides out and he almost gallops at times. He really gets those long strides and he jumps really well.
So Andrews will win the tip. It's tipped out of bounds though, and it'll go the way of the white jerseys and the Paris Tigers. Paris, white jerseys, orange lettering trim. Mount Carmel, they're away blacks with gold trim maroon lettering. Rigdon will begin it up top. Rigdon right wing, getting a ball screen from Eastham. Gets it to Staley. Right back to Rigdon. Rigdon directing traffic over to Cripps. Cripps left edge, now Vitale looking on a curl screen, didn't find him. Skips it, Eastham right corner. Looking down low, trying to find Cripps and has him. Passes it right back up top, this time to Staley. Paris working it around early. 7:30 to play first quarter, no score as of yet. Mount Carmel giving Rigdon room to work up top. Crossing over to the right, driving, going up, blocked. Rebound on the floor, picked up by Metter. Good defensive first possession for the Aces.
Yeah, they did a great job of helping there and getting to the spot. Helped the helper as Red Andrews helped out for Jack Webb as he had to leave his defender.
Militoni straightaway tray, no good, missed it long. Tipped up in the air, rebounded by Metter. He takes a fall-away mid-range jumper in the right short corner, missed it. Ball on the floor still, diving on it is Cripps along with two aces. Out of bounds it falls. It's going to be Paris basketball.
And that's what you want to see. You want to see the hustle. You want to see the fight that the Aces have working for everything. Every 50-50 ball has to be yours. Every single thing you do has to be with hustle and with pride.
6:50 and counting on the clock. No score here in quarter number one. Here's Eastham. Right elbow extended. Driving right. Getting past Webb. Going up. Getting fouled. His arm was hugged by Metter as he was trying to reach in for the ball to get a jump ball called, but instead he is going to pick up his first personal.
Yeah, Metter just takes one more step over. He gets a better angle to take that jump ball. Instead, he just doesn't hedge off quick enough.
On the inbound, Cripps trying to get it up top to Staley and does in the backcourt. Metter guarding him closely. Right edge, now center court at the logo. Over to Vital. Vital, left elbow, getting down low, left block. Trying to find his way around with his pivot foot and does. First 2 points of the game for Paris. Here comes Militoni down the right side. Now Acree. Acree, left wing. Now taken away by Rigdon. Goes up against Andrews and puts it up and in off of the turnover.
That's what we talk about. So many unforced turnovers off of just lazy passes, and that's another one right there.
Here's Metter right side. Right edge now, getting to the wing, getting a left ball screen, getting down to the cherry stripe, bounce pass down low to Webb, right short corner. Crossing over a couple of times, stepping back against Eastham who guards him. Spinning to the left, getting to the block, goes up high off the glass, but missed it. Rebound falls in the hands of Rigdon.
That just slows down the flow of the offense. That's just not a good shot, Riley.
Rigdon right wing. Now right corner, Staley getting it down low, Eastham. Eastham is double teamed, goes up anyway, missed it, rimmed out. Trying to get it his own offensive board, but Metter picks it up from him. Crossing over to the right, getting down low, right side of the lane, he's doubled. Ball on the floor, picks it up, somehow saves the dribble, but tipped away by Rigdon, out of bounds. Aces keep the possession though.
Aces are dribbling into bad spots. They're just doing things that are hurting them. They're their own worst enemy right now on the defensive end, or offensive end of the ball, sorry.
Blake checks in for Webb. Acree on the inbound. Right sideline. Getting it to Andrews. Andrews. Right wing, now straight away. Picks up his dribble. Finds Metter. Metter, straight away bomb. No good, missed it short. Rebound falls in the hands of Cripps. Gets it to Rigdon. Now Vital driving, right block up, fouled. Never mind, he traveled. Shuffled the feet.
Right there, the Aces, of course, Metter's just a little bit short here. They're setting up in this press. You gotta understand, as soon as the ball's in, clear out right here. The Aces did a great job there of against the man-to-man press, clearing the floor out.
Here's Metter up top. Right side to Blake. Blake right wing. More towards the edge, getting a left ball screen from Andrews. Going to his left, now straight away, handed off to Metter. Metter, middle of the lane, fall away, no good in the mid-range. Rebound Eastham.
Getting inside, take the bump. Got to have somebody crash on the glass. I know you need a get-back man, but still crash the offensive glass, which is another thing the Aces just aren't doing very well.
Rigdon, pull-up transition three from straight away. He bottoms it, 7-0 Paris early, 4:30 to play, quarter number one. Here's Metter. Crossing over to the left, now back to the right side. Picks up his dribble, bounce pass to Militoni on the right wing. He gets to the cherry stripe, pulls up for a mid-range jumper, missed it. Rebound falls in the hands of Vital, who gives it off to Rigdon. Aces stagnant on offense, looking for the defense to help them out a little bit. Here's Cripps, over to Rigdon. Rigdon right side. Here's Staley. Staley right corner, looking down low to Eastham and finds him. He's on the block. Guarded by Andrews. Trying to back him down. Nice give and go there from Jacob Staley, who puts it up for an easy 9-0 run early here for the Paris Tigers. 3:52 to play first quarter. Country Financial Agent Team Morgan timeout for head coach Sion Militoni. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Steve Faulkner Automotive has your new truck. Get a new 2025 Ram 1500 with 4.9% financing or a 2024 Ram Heavy Duty truck up to $12,000 off MSRP. Come in today or go to SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com.
Steve Faulkner Automotive in Mount Carmel, Illinois has an outstanding service department. With free pickup and delivery, we'll make sure your vehicle runs perfectly at an affordable price. Come see us today or view our service specials at SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com.
Back here at the Hilltop, the score on the Tim Phillips of Jade Investment scoreboard, 9-0 early here, 3:52 to play first quarter. Paris going on a run early, trying to get the Aces down and out before the game even gets started.
Yeah, the Aces just can't get anything going on the offensive end of the ball. They're taking really bad shots. They're turning the ball over, doing things that they just shouldn't do. If they want to be a winning team, they got to limit some of these intangibles. And on the defensive end of the ball, they're not rotating well. They're not playing good defense.
Here's Metter over to Acree, right edge. Back to Metter, straight away. Gets just inside the charity stripe and got fouled on the pull-up mid-range jumper. So he'll go to the line for two. We'll see who this goes against. It's going to go against Rigdon. His first, team first.
And that's what we need, is he needs to work inside, get some shots in the lane. That's going to get you, if you're not able to work on the offensive side of the ball, having struggles building up a run, you got to get inside first.
Metter just rimming the first one out. Metter on the second try. Misses it short. Rebound tipped up, falls in the hands of Acree briefly, but picked up by Cripps. Cripps coming down the left side and getting fouled down near the block. It's going to go against Owen Blake on a blocking foul.
Just more struggles for Mount Carmel here. Missing both those free throws is just worst case scenario you can have, is your Mount Carmel trying to stop this run.
So it'll be inbounded by Cripps. Given to Eastham. Eastham left side. To Rigdon. Rigdon left wing. Guarded by Metter. Looking down low to Eastham. Couldn't find him. Here's Vital. Vital straight away. Getting a left ball screen. Getting to the elbow. Pull up. Mid-range jumper. Bottoms. Metter brings it up. 11-0 Paris early. 3:15 to play first quarter. Here's Blake. Skipping it. Keepis freshly checked into the ball game. Briefly gets free, but hands it off to Metter. Metter guarded by Staley. Ball in his right hand, waist-high dribble, handing it off to Blake on the right wing. Getting to the top of the key. He hands it off to Keepis. Keepis left side, making his way towards the right, stepping back up top and giving it to Metter. Metter thinks about the three, doesn't take it, gets down low, hands it off to Webb. Webb, left short corner, can't hit the mid-range jumper. Long outlet pass, trying to get it to Vitale. It's going to be out of bounds off of Paris. Aces basketball.
That's not the shot, Riley. That's never been the shot, and that's not the shot now to get when you're down 11-0 and you need something to stop the bleeding.
2:40 to play first quarter. Aces still without a basket. 11-0 Paris. Keep us at the Tiger logo. Trying to bounce pass it to Acree. Wasn't paying attention. Thankfully, it landed in the hands of Blake. Here's Webb up top. Going right, spinning left, trying to get it out to Owen Blake. It's tipped out of bounds, so it stays here with the Aces.
It looked like it should be Ace's ball. I thought it was tipped out of bounds.
That's what they're going to stay with.
I can understand why their coach thinks it was off his hand. Aces need something here. Got a second chance.
Here's Metter, right wing, down low to Jack Webb, right side of the lane. Right back up to Metter. Tried to find Keepis, but instead found the zebra on the sideline, out of bounds. Never mind, tipped. It's going to go the way of Mount Carmel.
Just more not great passing from the Aces. They're not handling the ball pressure very well, and they're going to continue to do that if they just don't work.
Metter left corner, nice backdoor bounce pass to Acree, who missed the bunny. Rebound on the floor, briefly fell in the hand of Jack Webb, but a foul call, so the Aces will get another possession.
Got an offensive rebound, got a foul call. You're having some things go your way. Got to get something to fall here.
Eastham picks up the foul. Acre on the inbound. Up top to Webb. Webb, one dribble, gets to the mid-range, jump stop, inside, goes up for two, got fouled. He'll go to the line for 2 shots. 2:07 to play first quarter, 11-0 Tigers. Aces desperately need something to fall. Webb on the first attempt. Makes it. First point of the night for any Golden Ace. We're about 6 minutes into this one.
The offense has just been a giant struggle all year, Riley. I think anybody watching at home has kind of seen how at times the Aces just cannot seem to buy a bucket.
Webb on the second try, missed it long. Offensive board for Owen Blake, who gives it to Metter. Metter shading towards the left. Now top of the key at the Tiger logo. Bounce pass to the right side to Militoni. Militoni looking down low to Webb, but got it intercepted by Cripps. Rigdon brings it up. Rigdon crossing over middle of the lane. Floater up, no good. Can't get the friendly roll. Rebound, Jack Webb. Webb down the left side. Here's Blake. Blake, left corner tray, no good. Missed it short. Rebound falls in the hands of Keepus. So Aces with another second chance opportunity. Haven't yet been able to take advantage with a field goal. Here's Militoni, right wing, crossing over, getting it down low to Jack Webb, who almost lost it, but he recovers, right block. Trying to find somebody, he finds the hands of a Paris Tiger. Never mind, Metter tips it right back, goes off of Cripps, who caught it, trying to bounce it off of him and out of bounds.
I know he had a chance to score, but you never save it. Well, never mind, I was actually wrong.
Here's Staley, up to Cripps, mid-range jumper for him at the charity stripe, rattles it home. 13-1, under a minute to play first quarter. Aces have yet to score in their set offense. Here's Militoni, right edge, over to Blake. Blake, left wing, handing it off to Metter. Splits the double team, gets down low. Left block goes up, no good. Got his own offensive board, fell down, and it falls in the hands of freshly checked in Maddox Hutchings. Hutchings will bring it up. Hutchings right side. Just inside the volleyball line. Looks like they'll wait for the last shot. 25 seconds and counting. 13-1, 12-point lead for Tigers. Here's Vital. Left wing, right back to Rigdon. Rigdon getting a right ball screen and taking it. Stepping back, going in, kicking. Staley, right corner three, no good. Almost bounced in, actually. Rebound falls in the hands of the Tigers. Floater at the buzzer, no good as well. Defensive rebound, Jack Webb, and that ends an abysmal first quarter for your Golden Aces. 13-1, the score on the Tim Phillips of J Investment scoreboard. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Get your new Dodge today at Steve Faulkner Automotive. Get a 2024 Dodge Hornet, lease for only $99 per month, or a 2024 Jeep Wrangler, lease for as low as $199 per month. Come in and get yours today at Steve Faulkner Automotive. Get your new Ford at Steve Faulkner Automotive. New 2024 full-size Broncos up to $21,524 off and up to $11,560 off 2024 F-150s. See them all at SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com.
There's a lot of things that you can do to help and reduce your heating bills over the wintertime. Open the draperies in the house. Let the sun warm the interior of your home during the day. That helps reduce some of that heating load during the day. Consider installing programmable thermostats. You know, you can drop the temperature down while you're not there, or in the evening times when you're asleep, make the house a little cooler, and then have those programmable thermostats bring the temperature up at the times you're actually in the home, not on the
Back here in Paris, Illinois, Mount Carmel down 12 points at the end of one quarter. They did not get a field goal to drop in that first 8 minutes. 13-1 the score in favor of Paris. Overall, the defense really hasn't been that bad. They've allowed this Paris team to only 13 points, but the offense just can't get anything to fall.
No, it's just a lot of bad shots and a lot of turnovers right now, Riley. In all honesty, it's been a little difficult to watch them on the offensive end of the floor because they don't move the ball very well. It's the first available shot every time, and usually it's just not a very good shot.
Here's Webb left side. Militoni up top now. Over to Metter, right wing, takes the three, bottoms.
They worked through a play for, I think, the first time today and got a wide open three, Riley.
Down to a single-digit lead, 13-4, 7:38 to play, second quarter. Here's Rigdon, drives, left block, swatted away by Militoni, out of bounds, stays here with the Paris Tigers. 7:34 to play first half, 13-4, Paris in front. It'll be Krippus on the inbound. Krippus finds Rigdon. Rigdon left side, left wing to be exact, guarded by Metter. Up top, over to Hutchings. Hutchings straight away, he's guarded by Jack Webb. Back to Krippus. Krippus skips it, Vitale now. Right wing, crossing over to the right. Picks up his dribble, gives it to Hutchings, fakes the three, steps right back and setting up the offense. Vitale. Right elbow extended. Crossing over to the left, getting to the cherry stripe, stepping back, getting to the left elbow, now down to the left block, kicks it, Hutchings left corner. He drives against Webb, got stopped, right back out to Staley. Staley right back out to Vitale, who gets to middle of the lane, kicks it out. Hutchings open three straight away, nice contest, but a foul called against Rhett Andrews, got in his landing space, I guess.
Yeah, he just flew out, he didn't chop his feet. When you're closing out, you chop your feet, get your hands up, and then box out after the shot. Right there, what Rhett Andrews did was he just flew out with two hands up and landed right where he was going to eventually hit the ground.
So the foul wasn't on the shot, apparently. It was against Andrews, so it must have been on after the shot.
Player control foul.
So here's Rigdon, bounce pass, Staley, left corner tray, no good. Rebound Hutchings, second chance for the Tigers. Nice bounce pass inside to Rigdon, got a tough layup to go in. He has 7.
When somebody gets an offensive rebound, that's exactly what you're supposed to do. Cut hard down the middle of the lane, you're gonna get 2 points.
Here's Acree over to Metter. Right to Webb, Webb left wing, closely guarded. Eventually gets it to Metter right side. Metter down low, Webb middle of the lane, goes up through contact, got fouled. He'll go to the line for 2 free ones.
Sometimes Jack Webb gets so worried about the contact when he's about to go up that he just waits on it. He waits to get hit. If he just goes up and takes the foul, he has a better chance at getting an and one sometimes.
Webb on the first of 2. Makes it. 15-5, 6:21 to play second quarter. Aces trail. Second attempt for Jack Webb is in there. 15-6, 6:18 to play second quarter. Here's Rigdon. Rigdon right side, crossing over the left, getting a ball screen, kicking it out to Krippus. Krippus, charity stripe, out of Vitale, who's straight away. He drives, gets to the lane, and travels, shuffled the feet before he made a decision.
Good defense there by Elliot Acree, staying on the floor during the shot fake, sliding his feet, cutting him off, but not fouling, keeping his hands out and keeping his hips at a good spot where he's not pressing his weight forward.
Here's Acree. Acree up top. Now to Metter. Nice pass down low to Acree, who was briefly open. Kicks it out, Militoni, right wing 3, bottoms.
When Andrew Militoni has his feet set, he is a very, very good shooter, Riley. He's got a good stroke. Got to get him some of those where has his feet set and he doesn't have to create it.
Rigdon from the parking lot banks one in. He was all the way back on Main Street in Mount Carmel and somehow got it to fall.
The bank is open on this Valentine's Day, Riley.
He's in double figures with 10, 2 threes. Back to a 9-point lead for Paris, 18-9, 5:19 to play. Here's Webb, handing it off to Metter. Metter straight away, pump fakes the 3, drives, got it tipped back from behind, so it's out of bounds, stays here with Mount Carmel.
Mount Carmel's done a better job of scoring this quarter. Got to get a good possession here because this could make or break this little run that they've been on.
Here's Jack Webb, finds a way to get space in the lane through 3 defenders and got a layup to fall. All the way back down to the other end. Paris went fast but missed a tough layup. Here's Metter, right side, skips it, Militoni. Down low to Webb. Webb, jump stop, trying to find Metter and does. Metter inside the lane, goes up right side of the window and in.
Aces are doing a good job. We just talked about when somebody gets that block cut hard, and right there, Shane Metter noticed it and was able to get a good cut for an open layup.
18-13, the Aces have halved the first quarter lead. 4:33 to play, second quarter. Rigged in from the parking lot again, that one missed short. Here's Metter, long outlet pass to Andrews. Andrews goes up, through contact, no good. Gets his own offensive board, left side, this time falls. 18-15, one possession game. Here comes Vitale. Gets middle of the lane, got stripped. It's on the floor, foul called against Elliott Akery.
Just as soon as we honestly started to question what they were doing, they made this run where it's back within 3 for the first time it's been within a possession since the first time Paris scored today. So great job by the Aces of working back, not giving up, and making a small comeback to be within 3.
Halfway through the second quarter, 18-15, Aces trail. Here's Vitale up top, bounce pass to Eastham. Eastham guarded closely by Webb. Eastham goes to the left side and got it to fall. His first 2 points.
It's hard to guard a drop step when he's a big boy, but Jack's got to work to that low side sometimes because he's a left-handed player where somebody's got to come over the top to help on that spin back hook shot.
Here's Militoni, bounce pass into Webb. Right block, right short corner really. Guarded by Eastham, steps back, fall away, mid-range jumper, missed way short, got his own offensive board. Gets to the short corner, finds Blake who gives it to Metter. Metter, left corner 3, no. Offensive rebound, Militoni. Militoni out to Jack Webb. Oh, don't take that shot, big boy. He almost took a right corner 3. Instead, dribbles up to the top of the key and gives it to Metter.
Set something up here, Riley. We talk so much about when they run their set plays. Need to set something up here on the offensive end.
Metter got it tipped from behind, so he recovers in the backcourt. Metter now straight away, 4-3, bottoms! Rigdon tried to get a foul called, didn't get it, and Metter made him pay, 20-18. Here's Rigdon up top. Now Vitale down low to Eastham. Eastham double teamed by Blake and Webb. Right back out to Vitale, left corner, didn't take the 3. Vitale looking down low to Eastham again. Gets it up top to Staley, who's guarded by Metter. Here's Krippus. Skip pass, Vitale had to jump up and outstretch his arm to get that one. Rigdon now straight away. Guarded by Metter. Directing traffic. Left corner here, Staley. Eventually gets it over to Eastham. Eastham in the right corner, looking down low. He's guarded by Webb. Paris taking their time, 20-18, and that's going to be a foul going against Jacob Staley. Just tried to push Metter out of the way there with 2 outstretched arms. So Staley's going to pick up his first personal. It's getting chippy out there.
Got to run shoulder to shoulder with your screener, and right there the Paris guard didn't quite do that, and it made his screener have to move out to try to get a screen on Metter, where good job by him of getting that moving screen called.
Keepus will bring it up. He's freshly checked in. Taking a break is Akery. Keepus going right, a tough screen from Red Andrews. Gets it Metter straight away. Metter going left, kicking out to Blake. Blake over to Keepus. Keepus up top. Owen Blake left corner. Skips it. Webb straight away, driving, gets down, left side of the lane, no good. Rebound, falls in the hands briefly of the Aces, but goes out of bounds. It's going to go the way of the Paris Tigers. 1:51 to play, 20-18, Paris leads.
That was a close one. I think it could have been tipped by them too, but good hustle there by the Aces.
Here's Eastham. Eastham right wing. Going left, waist-high dribble. Guarded closely by Jack Webb. That's going to be an easy foul call to make there for the backside official. I mean, he was basically bear hugging him.
Good news is that's only his first foul, Riley, so Jack Webb, somebody that we kind of need on the court right now, so Aces need a quick stop here and get the ball back on their side of the court.
Long pass to Eastham, who had Webb sealed off. Webb somehow gets in front, blocked him. Rebound, Jack Webb. Webb is going to wait for Metter to get open. Instead, he brings it up himself as Metter's face guarded right now by Staley. Metter does get possession. He's at the logo. That's going to be a moving screen against Jack Webb.
He lunged out just enough to draw that foul. He cannot lunge and lean out like that to try to pick up a screen. And Metter's got to do a little bit better job of running shoulder to shoulder with him.
So Jack Webb picks up his second, so he will most likely sit for the rest of this quarter as it's 1:13 to play in the first half, 20-18. The score, Paris in front. Here's Staley. Staley crossing over right, now left, guarded closely by Kipis. Looking down low, bounce pass, gets it to Vital. Hammer pass, gets it to Rigdon. Rigdon left corner, couldn't find him. But blocked by Owen Blake down low against Eastham. Long pass to Metter. Metter, right wing. Pull up, transition three, no good. Rebound Eastham.
It's getting physical here, Riley. Somebody's going to have to make almost a statement foul to try to get something called because it's getting a little physical.
Vital, left corner three, no good. Rimmed out. Ball on the floor, picked up by Paris and Rigdon. Rigdon drives, kicks. Eastham now near the three-point arc. Didn't shoot it, gets it to Rigdon. Rigdon is going to slow this down and wait for a last-second shot. He's up top, going right, getting to the wing. Kicking it, Staley. Right to Eastham, charity stripe. Right back to Rigdon. Rigdon, pull up, mid-range jumper, no good. Rebound falls in the hands of Metter, and that's going to be an over-the-back foul, it looks like, and the Aces will have 7.8 to work with.
That's why you box out when somebody's crashing the boards, because when they go up and try to go over the top of you to get a rebound, you're going to get an over-the-back call, I think, 9 times out of 10. And good job boxing out, meeting the crashing offensive player to get a rebound, and he's even, one of our shorter players on the court, and he got that rebound.
Metter brings it up, 5 seconds to work. Crossing over right at the logo. Bounce pass to Blake, 2 seconds. Blake in the mid-range, step back, goes up, got fouled at the buzzer. He'll go to the line for three.
Good use of a shot fake. They shouldn't have jumped. You jump for the shot fake, he sets his feet, got it off quick enough to draw the foul.
Hutchings the one who picks that one up. So Owen Blake will stay on the court by himself at the free throw line. First one falls. Second try. Misses that one. Owen Blake was notably out of the starting lineup here tonight, but he's come in some very good minutes off of the bench to begin. And he hits 2 of 3, and how about that? We're tied going into halftime. If you would have told me that at the end of the first quarter, I would have said you're crazy, but the Aces coming back and proving us wrong. Coming up, the Kipis Funeral Home halftime show. If you need to find them, they're located on 1500 North Cherry Street. We will be back in about 3 minutes.
There's a lot of things that you can do to help and reduce your heating bills over the wintertime. You can take the opportunity to add additional weather stripping to your doors and to your windows. Use of caulk to try to seal up some of those cracks where the wind comes in. And one thing that people oftentimes overlook is setting your fans to run in a clockwise rotation. Summertime, they should go counterclockwise, wintertime, clockwise, and that helps move the heat around your home more efficiently.
I'm Mason Gross. I am a marketing business management major at Wabash Valley College. You'll learn a lot about the business industry as a whole, and that really helps you to explore your options as far as to what's out there. So I'm doing my internship at Summer Real Estate in Salem, Illinois. Right now I'm working on getting my license. I am hanging around the office, going to showings, and doing everything I can as a non-licensee to get myself ready for when I graduate and take that step as an agent.
My name is Parker Linson. I'm a second-level nursing student at Wabash Valley College. We were able to get hands-on experience with a mannequin that has real breath sounds, real, lung sounds, and can cough and, do different things. That makes it really unique to have that kind of experience right here on campus. And then we've done clinicals. Being able to go into those ICUs and emergency departments and be able to see those critical patients, it is a very good experience. Being able to be in that position and look back to where I come from, it's just awesome to be able to have that experience.
Hi, my name is Rylan Robb. I am from Albion, Illinois, and I am a radio TV major here at Wabash Valley College. From broadcasting all sorts of sports games to producing my own TV show and radio show, the hands-on experience is as much as you want to do with it. In terms of the program itself, I think it's really special. It's really like almost a little family in a way, and it's really been really nice being able to experience the things I have with people that genuinely appreciate it with me.
As soon as I came here, I started looking at the programs that they have, and the most that I like, it was early childhood education, and then after I see the classes and everything, that's the one that I picked. I would like to be a teacher in the future. I like it so much because I had the experience to work at Small World with the kids, and each day I learn, and I learn from the kids, and like with my teachers, like they teach me all the stuff that I need to do to be a better teacher. And classes is amazing, so I would just recommend everyone to come here to Wabash Valley College.
At Wabash General Hospital Senior Enrichment Center, we believe that sometimes a helping hand is all it takes for seniors to get their lives back on track. Our dedicated team of healthcare professionals are here to offer guidance and support, helping navigate the unique health and lifestyle concerns faced by seniors. Whether dealing with feelings of anxiety, loneliness, or unresolved grief, struggling with changes in mood or concentration, or coping with health-related challenges, we're here for you. Call Wabash General Hospital Senior Enrichment Center at 618-263-9116.
Back here in Paris, the score on the Tim Phillips of Jaden Smith scoreboard, if you would have told me this at the end of the first quarter, I don't know if I'd believe you. It's 20-20, Aces in front. They scored a 1 point in quarter number 1 in this ball game. They then scored 19 in the second quarter and allowed Paris to only 7. Think about that. I mean, just a phenomenal second quarter there from the Aces after I called that first 8 minutes abysmal. So I guess they proved me wrong there, Max.
That first 8 minutes was disappointing. It's a two-hour drive to get here, and it looked like they just didn't even want to be here, honestly, Riley. It looked just lazy, bad defense, everything. I don't think there was a single thing I said about it that was positive in the first quarter, because there wasn't anything to say positive. Then they come out in the second quarter and score 19 points, go out and outscore them by 12 to tie it up, hit 3 threes, play an amazing quarter. They run through their plays. They do what they need to do to come back, and in my opinion, that's the best quarter of basketball they've played all year, hands down, simply because of the circumstances, how they played the first quarter, all of that. That's the best quarter of basketball that the Mount Carmel Aces have played all year.
This is the Keep Us Funeral Home halftime show. If you need to find them, they're located on 1500 North Cherry Street. A lot of that success in that second quarter, like you said, can be accredited to them going through their entire sets, but also I think we haven't given enough credit. I don't know if Paris is having an off night shooting the ball or what, but the Aces in that second quarter only allowed 7. In the first quarter only allowed 13. Their defense has been getting it done as well.
Well, yeah, the defense in the second quarter was great. They had multiple block shots. They didn't allow as many second chance points as they did in the first quarter. And then they also limited them to really 2 players scoring. One had 5, one had 2, and just so much better defense than they played in that first quarter.
One of the things that stood out to me is when they got inside and out, that's when they found success. We saw an Andrew Militoni 3 from an inside-out pass. We saw Shane Metter get a couple of threes, even though one of them wasn't inside out. But it seems like when the Aces work their way, when they get a paint touch, that's when they find most of their success.
Yeah, when they get a touch inside, or they really just make more than one pass, that's when they're finding success. They make good passes. They work it around the horn. They're finding some success and getting some good-looking shots. That's simply what happens when you when you work the ball around and you don't run what my father would say is the clogged toilet offense, which I have a lot of experience watching as Kentucky ran it when Coach Cal was the coach there. This clogged toilet ISO-based offense, when they run through their plays, it looks a lot better for them. They're working through. They're not taking these ISO, just pull-up mid-range jumpers near as much as the second quarter, and they were able to work their way back off of good shots, less turnovers, and boxing out.
This is the Keep Us Funeral Home halftime show. If you need to find them, they are located on 1500 North Cherry Street. Again, the score on the Tim Phillips of Jaden Smith scoreboard, 20-20. We're all knotted up at halftime. We'll be back here in about 2 minutes.
Life doesn't slow down for busy families. From early practices to late night games, every moment matters. That's why First National Bank offers online tools to fit into your schedule no matter how hectic it gets. From mobile banking to quick check deposits, First National Bank makes it easy to keep up with life and stay on top of your finances. No matter the schedule, First National Bank keeps you in the game.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Back here in Paris, Illinois, Edgar County here in more North Illinois than what we're used to, and it's 20-20 here on the Tim Phillips of Jade Vestman scoreboard. Mount Carmel coming out in that second quarter and doing a lot of great work to bring this one back to an even ball game.
Yeah, they took care of business in that second quarter, Riley. I don't know if I've mentioned this yet today, but of course they're 6-20, but every game that they go to, conference or not, it's a business trip. You got to go get what you need to get done, and right there after a really bad first quarter, they got stuff done in that second quarter and were able to cut a lead down to what's now a tie ball game.
So 20-20 there in that first half. Shane Metter, the leading scorer for Mount Carmel. Jackson Rigdon, the leading scorer for Paris, and in the entire game, he's the only player in double figures tonight so far. He has 10. That's half of the Tigers' points so far tonight. So Paris will begin the second half with possession.
And one of his baskets was a slopped-in three, Riley, that he hit from the volleyball line, just banking it in. So there's 3 points that Mount Carmel can just kind of look away from heading forward.
Rigdon with it, right wing, handing it off to Staley. Staley guarded by Metter. Bounce pass to Eastham. Eastham right short corner. Guarded by Jack Webb. Right back out to Staley. Eventually finds Vital left side. He gets to the short corner. Kicks out Rigdon. Rigdon to Krippus. Krippus to Staley. Charity stripe jumper tipped, and nice contest there from Rhett Andrews on the first possession. Long outlet pass up to Acree. Acree right back out to Webb. Webb will set up the offense. Right to Acree. 7:17 to play third quarter. 20-20 the score. Andrews right elbow extended at the perimeter. Up to a popping Jack Webb. Trying to find Metter. Hands it off to him. Metter left side. Driving. Short corner. Kicking. Webb. Cherry stripe. Mid-range jumper. No good. Too strong.
And he stepped into that one. That's a better jumper than when he just goes ISO ball and puts up a shot off the dribble. When he steps into a mid-range, I like that a lot better.
Krippus. Right elbow. Almost banked that one in too. Rebound Andrews. Hands it off to Metter. He'll slow it up. Bounce pass over to the left to Militoni. Militoni. Bounce pass to Metter. Right wing. Almost got it taken away. Metter keeps his dribble. Bounce pass to Webb. Webb charity stripe. Trying to find an opening. Steps back. Takes an elbow jumper. Can't. Oh, never mind. He found that one. Rolled in. A nice friendly bounce for Jack Webb. He now has 7. First lead for Mount Carmel of the night. 22-20. 6:15 to play third quarter. Here's Cripps. Handing it off. Rigdon. Right wing three. No. Missed it short. Rebound for Rhett Andrews. Up to Metter. Meadow coming down the right side. Nice pass to Militoni, who had to reach up and get that one. Here's Webb straight away. Don't take that one. He drives, floats, back iron, falls.
Shot fake, rip, get to the rim. Beautiful move there from Jack Webb.
24-20, two-possession lead for the Aces. Here's Vital. Over to Rigdon. Rigdon bounce pass to Eastham. Eastham right short corner, getting down to the block, trying to back down Jack Webb. Foul called. It's going to go against Webb, his third. Thankfully, it wasn't on the shot, but that is Jack's third foul, so Owen Blake will come in and immediately replace him. Not necessarily what you want to see for the Aces, as he's been hot to start.
Yeah, and it should have been a charge.
Yeah.
I hate to argue calls, especially for as high up as we are, but that should have been a charge. He lowered his shoulder right into Jack Webb. That was great defense there from the junior Jack Webb.
On the inbound, Rigdon gets it to Vital. Vital left wing. Getting it down low, Eastham. Eastham left block, goes up, got fouled from behind. He'll go to the line for two. That one's going to go against Elliott Akery, who picks up his second personal.
He does an amazing job of getting positioning and getting you behind him to work for some sort of shot in the paint. So he's somebody that the Aces got to take away in the second half.
Eastham misses the first. 24-20, Aces lead by 4 against a 15-12 Paris team. 5:32 to play third quarter. Eastham on the second try. Misses that one as well. He's 0 for 2 from the charity stripe. Here comes Akery down the court. Going right. Getting it to Militoni at the charity stripe, but Militoni wasn't expecting it. Somehow the Aces retain possession. Here's Metter. Nice pass to Akery. Floats it up. No good. Missed it off the right side of the iron. Long pass to Vital. Left side. Vital trying to find somebody. Looking for Rigdon and has him. Rigdon at the logo. Straight away. Guarded by Metter. Metter giving him space from out there. Here's Eastham left elbow. Getting down low, left block. Now middle of the lane. Going back to the left, up over Andrews, but a nice contest, and he missed. One hand pass from Metter to Blake. Blake goes up and one.
The Aces are on a huge run right now, Riley. Great take there from Owen Blake. That's what we've been wanting to see, is some strong takes from him, getting to the rim and accepting contact.
26-20. 6-point lead for the Aces. Blake now with 4 points. He knocked in 2 of 3 free throws going into the half. After being fouled at the buzzer, he knocks in the conversion attempt there. He has 5. Rigdon coming down the right side. Now middle court to Eastham. Eastham right elbow extended. Now at the wing, faking the handoff, going in, almost blocked from behind, but he missed the bunny. Eastham uncharacteristically missing that layup. 4:29 to play third quarter. Here's Akery. Akery to Metter. Metter stepping back, kicking. Militoni back to Akery. Akery driving from the left side. Nice pass down low, Red Andrews through contact. And that's going to be a Country Financial Agent T. Morgan timeout for head coach Chase Brinkley. Aces in front by 9. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Buy Low is Mount Carmel's local grocery destination, proudly serving the community with fresh products, friendly faces, and great deals every week. From our fresh deli and bakery to a wide variety of produce, fresh cut meat selections, and even an Ace Hardware, we've got everything you need, all close to home. Stay updated on all the savings at myiga.com or follow us on Facebook at Mount Carmel Buy Low for the latest specials. Shop local, save big at Buy Low, Mount Carmel's hometown store.
Max, I don't know what changed from the first 8 minutes to the past 12 that we've watched, but the Aces, a completely different squad. They've completely flipped the script on these Paris Tigers. It's 20-20, your Golden Aces in front.
I have no clue, Riley. I couldn't tell you what happened. I don't know what Coach Sione Militoni told him at halftime. Actually, there was a timeout when they were down about 13-4, I think, or it was 15-4, and after that timeout is turned around for the Aces. They need to keep their foot on the gas right now, as sometimes they do let up when they get these leads, but they got to put that foot on the pedal. They got to put their foot on their throat and try to finish the job here.
So Keepis checks in here for the first time in this second half. He will be guarding Rigdon in the full court. Long pass to Vital from the left side. Vital now straight away. Looking over to the left, trying to find Rigdon, couldn't. Here's Eastham. Eastham right elbow way extended. Handing off to Rigdon. Rigdon right wing. Driving, short corner now to the block. Hammer pass, bounce pass to Staley. Up to Vital, left wing. He gets to the cherry stripe, spinning, taken away from Keepus by Keepus from behind, fell on it, and eventually gets it to Acree. Acree up top. Finds Andrews. Andrews trying to zip it down low to Metter, but it was taken away by the Paris Tigers. Here comes Rigdon. Rigdon driving right side of the lane, floats it up, no good, rebound. Falling in the hands of Andrews, a foul called. It looks like that's going to go against Rigdon, and it will. His second.
I didn't get to speak about it, but right there, Wade Keepus with just a veteran heads-up play of picking that from behind, seeing him trying to work it down. Really did a great job of helping. Rhett Andrews doing great on the defensive glass. The Aces got a roll going right now. Need to keep using it.
Acree left side to Metter up top. Metter spinning right, getting to the cherry stripe, kicking it. Keepus, right corner, bounce pass into Acree. Acree right block, goes up against Eastham, got blocked. It'll stay here with the black jerseys and the Aces as Andrew Militoni is going to check in.
The Aces try to run so many quick sets against the zone right now. What Mount Carmel, I'd love to see him do is just work the ball around, try to get a couple skip passes, work it against them in rotation, and catch them out of rotation to get themselves a basket.
Metter, straightaway triple, no good. Missed it on the right side, offensive rebound almost for the Aces, picking up his Vitali as it was on the ground. He comes down right side, stepping back to the wing. Crossover from behind the back, skipping it. Staley, left corner three, out of control. Rhett Andrews with a good contest, but it's tipped out of bounds by Keepus.
When he contests a shot like that, it scares me, Riley. Every time I feel like there's just a foul coming. But he did a better job there of landing away from where the shooter was going to land.
Rigdon on a curl screen, driving, spinning, middle of the lane, floating it up, and got it to roll in. Friendly bounce. You knew Rigdon was going to awake at some point in the second half. Those were his first two in this third quarter. Here's Metter driving, middle of the lane. Nice touch pass down low. Andrews through, contact, and one.
Great play there by Shane Metter. Rhett Andrews does what every guard dreams of in their big. Gets to the dunker spot. 2-on-1 fast break, forces the help, gets the dish off to Rhett Andrews. Beautiful play from the Aces. Great connection there for Shane Metter and Rhett Andrews for the and one.
Andrews now a chance to convert and give the Aces a double-digit lead. As soon as I say something, he missed it, tipped up, rebound, Tigers. Here comes Rigdon. Rigdon, left elbow, down low, tipped away. Metter comes up with it, crossing over, and now getting past the 10-second line. Bounce pass, Keepus, Militoni, left corner three, no good. Missed it front iron. Offensive rebound, Metter. One dribble, pull up, mid-range jumper, got it. Metter now in double figures. He has 10, 33-22, 11-point lead for the Aces. Under 2 minutes to play, third quarter. Here's Cripps. Over Staley. On the curl, here's Vital trying to pass it to Rigdon, left corner, found him. Rigdon, one dribble floater from the short corner and got it to roll in. Rigdon now with 14.
He's one heck of a ball player, Riley. Nothing you could do about that. Great defense there by the Aces.
Wade Keepus, right corner, getting it tipped from behind, trying to save it in the backcourt, falling onto the Staley, getting it to Rigdon. Rigdon goes up right side of the window for two. 33-26. Rigdon off the inbound, missed the wide open layup, tipped out of bounds by Militoni, at least it seemed. So it's going to stay here, but boy, oh boy. Aces got to be careful on the inbound there when Rigdon's doing that. Country Financial Agent T. Morgan timeout for head coach Sion Militoni. Will be back in 30 seconds.
Wabash Valley College and the Wabash Valley Arts Council proudly present the Chris Filillo Band, For Gontonia, an award-winning musical portrait of rural Illinois. Sunday, February 16th at 1:30 p.m. in the WVC Brubeck Theater. Tickets are $15 and patron passes will be honored. The Chris Filillo Band, For Gontonia, Sunday, February 16th, 1:30 p.m. in the WVC Brubeck Arts Center Theater. Scan the QR code for tickets or get them at the door.
Tim Phillips with Jade Investments scoreboard, 33-26. Your Golden Aces in front of the Paris Tigers. Looks like that 2-hour bus ride got them feeling right here in this one. It's been a good last 2 quarters here for the Aces, but Paris on a bit of a run here. Look, the Aces need a defensive stop to halt any momentum. Eastham on the inbound, gets it. He's double teamed. Right block, goes up, under, and no good on the reverse. Offensive rebound though for Paris. They missed the second layup. Metter with the defensive board. Metter's double teamed in the backcourt. Has to get it up to Acree and does. Acree's got to watch behind him and it got picked, but Keepus is right there. Keepus over to Militoni, who skips it to Metter. Metter right wing, right back to Militoni, who will direct traffic up at the logo. Left side, Keepus thought about a 3, didn't take it. Nice pump fake. Bounce pass, Metter, left elbow jumper, no good, rimmed out. Goes off the back of the backboard. It's going to be tipped by Militoni, so it goes the way of Paris anyway. 39.1 on the clock here. 33-26, Aces with the lead.
Paris in this 2-3 zone. Great job there by Shane Metter, working himself to that elbow mid-range spot. Got himself a wide open mid-range. Next time, I don't think he'll miss that.
Here's Rigdon. Gets a screen. Left side. Kicks it. Vitale, left corner 3. Got it. He has 7. 33-29. You knew Paris wasn't going to go down quietly. Here's Keepus. Keepus right corner. Drives. Floats. No good. Rebound. Krippus. Up to Rigdon. Rigdon long pass to Staley. Staley left wing 3 in transition. Oh, brother. 1 point lead. Andrews down the court at the buzzer to go into the 4th quarter. Aces aware of time and score and get a free one as time expires. 3-point lead for Mount Carmel going into the final stanza. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Steve Faulkner Automotive has your new truck. Get a new 2025 Ram 1500 with 4.9% financing or a 2024 Ram Heavy Duty truck up to $12,000 off MSRP. Come in today or go to SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com.
Steve Faulkner Automotive in Mount Carmel, Illinois has an outstanding service department. With free pickup and delivery, we'll make sure your vehicle runs perfectly at an affordable price. Come see us today or view our service specials at SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com.
Get your new Dodge today at Steve Faulkner Automotive. Get a 2024 Dodge Hornet, lease for only $99 per month, or a 2024 Jeep Wrangler, lease for as low as $199 per month. Come in and get yours today at Steve Faulkner Automotive. Get your new Ford at Steve Faulkner Automotive. New 2024 full-size Broncos up to $21,524 off and up to $11,560 off 2024 F-150s. See them all at Steve Faulkner Automotive.
Back here in Paris, 35-32. Aces with the lead coming down the stretch of the final 8 minutes, and they have possession to begin this 4th quarter. Metter will inbound it on the right sideline. He'll get it to Militoni in the backcourt. Militoni over to Webb, who's freshly checked in. He has 3 personals, so he has to be careful. Here's Militoni, right side to Metter. Metter right corner, Butterfingers, goes out of bounds. So a turnover in the first possession. Looks like that was the quick hitter that they wanted out of the quarter. So can't be too mad about it. Just couldn't quite get grips on the basketball.
They got to the spot that they wanted, just couldn't convert on it.
Here's Rigdon. Rigdon straight away, going left. Now at the left elbow, down left side, bounce pass. Foul's going to be inside the lane. We'll see who it's against. It's going to go against Andrew Militoni on the backside. So Paris will have it underneath the basket. On the inbound, it'll be Rigdon. Rigdon has 16 tonight. He leads all scorers. Quick hitter inside Vitale. Got fouled by Owen Blake. Owen Blake will pick up his second.
Fell asleep on the inbound. Gotta defend your guy no matter where he's at on any inbound play, because stuff like that can happen.
So Vitale goes to the line for 2. He has 7. First one falls for him. 35-33, Aces in front, 7:34 to play here in the 4th and final quarter. Second one falls as well for Vitale. He has 9 points. Jack Webb to Militoni. Militoni in the backcourt gets it right back up to Webb. Webb left side, trying to back down Staley. Kicks it out Metter. Metter top of the key. Getting it to Militoni, who's same spot. Aces looking for something. They find Metter. Metter right corner, open for three. No good, missed it short. Rebound for Eastham. Here comes Rigdon. Rigdon down the right side, crossing over behind the back, getting it to Staley. Staley left wing, right back to Rigdon. Rigdon, one dribble in, kicking. Staley, left corner three. No good, he airmailed it. Rebound, Jack Webb. Webb up to Metter. Metter wants to go quick. One-handed pass up to Andrews. Falls in the hands of Andrew Militoni, who got two out of it. 37-34, Aces in front by 3. 6:45 to play fourth quarter. Here's Rigdon. Rigdon drives, floats from the elbow, no good. Rebound Andrews. Andrews looking for a guard, but gets it to Webb, who crosses half court. Webb, cherry stripe, inside at the block, through contact, no foul called. It is out on Eastham, so the Aces will have possession. Acre checks in for Owen Blake.
Aces got to get some sort of play here. It doesn't matter if they score on this out of bounds play. They've just got to get it in bounds and develop something and run some clock.
Acre on the inbound. Gets it to Webb. Webb right block against Eastham. Trying to kick it out, but he travels.
Don't try to take it in. Just clear it out. You need to run some clock right now. I know you're only up 3 with 6 minutes to go, but the clock is your friend with any sort of lead.
Here's Staley. Staley right wing. Finding Rigdon, same spot. Getting it down to Eastham. Eastham trying to pass it off from the right corner, from the right block to the left corner, but it was tipped out of bounds. Paris will keep possession here under, it's 6:03 to play here in the fourth quarter, 37-34 on the scoreboard. Here's Rigdon. Left wing, calling for a ball screen on the left. Takes it, crossing over opposite side. Getting to the cherry stripe and kicking it to Vitale. Vitale jab step to the left, going to the right, kicking it to Krippis. Krippis right wing, out to Vitale right corner. He drives middle of the floor, crossing over back to the cherry stripe. Gets it down low, tipped away by the Aces, and it's Metter who will bring it up. Metter up top, tipped away by Rigdon. Nice defense and awareness from him, and now he has 18 points, and that's going to be a Country Financial Agent T. Morgan timeout for head coach Chase Brinkley. 1 point game, 1 point Aces lead, 37-36. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
There's a lot of things that you can do to help and reduce your heating bills over the wintertime. Open the draperies in the house. Let the sun warm the interior of your home during the day. That helps reduce some of that heating load during the day. Consider installing programmable thermostats. You know, you can drop the temperature down while you're not there, or in the evening times when you're asleep, make the house a little cooler, and then have those programmable thermostats bring the temperature up at the times you're actually in the home, not away.
Back here in Paris, Illinois, 37-36, Mount Carmel in front over the Paris Tigers here, and winding down in the fourth quarter, 5:29 to play in regulation. Max, this Aces team really is putting up a fight against this Paris squad. What do they need to do to come away tonight with a victory?
They just need to not turn the ball over. They need to take time on possessions. They need to work through what they're doing on the offensive end. On the defensive end of the ball, just box out, get rebounds, and limit your fouls. It sounds like a lot of stuff to do, but in hindsight, it's going to look like very little comparative to what they need to do to lose this game, which they've started to do right now.
Aces will have it on the inbound. Full court pressure here from Paris. We've seen the Aces struggle with pressure in the past. We'll see how they handle it here tonight as they hold on to just a 1 point advantage. Acre. Middle of the court to Metter. Metter, 1-on-2, goes up to Rhett Andrews, who got fouled on his way for 2 points. He'll go to the free line for 2 free shots.
Driving, forcing the help, dishing it off to your big. Just perfect offense there from Shane Metter and Rhett Andrews.
Andrews has 8 points here tonight. First try, got it. Got put into the starting lineup for the first time since the very beginning of this season, and he is not disappointed thus far. Andrews on the second try from the charity stripe. Got that one to fall, so he is now in double figures. He has 10.
Got 12, Riley.
Got 12, how about that? Here's Rigdon.
Had to help you out there.
Got to fix my scorebook now, as that is tossed out of bounds. It's going the way of Paris.
Good defense there by Jack Webb of working himself around. Even if he was on the low side, was able to work himself around, tip that ball without fouling.
Rigdon inside Vitale, easy 2 points on the inbound.
Mount Carmel tried switching, got themselves way out of whack. Was an easy basket there for Paris.
Aces still cling on to a 1-point lead. Metter inside, floats it, no good. Rebound Cripps. Metter with a really tough second half here so far. Here's Rigdon, drives, floats. Paris with the lead again. Rigdon with 20. 40-39, Paris leads. Metter to Keepus. Keepus right wing. Getting right back up top to Metter. Metter drives in the mid-range. Kicks. Militoni up top. Didn't take the three. He was open. Keepus straight away. Ball in his right hand. Bounce pass to the right wing to Metter. Metter skips it. Keepus left corner. Bounce pass into Webb, left block. Nice touch pass inside Red Andrews for 2 more.
Just a great cut from Red Andrews.
41-40, Aces in front halfway through this fourth quarter. Here's Eastham, handing it off to Rigdon, who got fouled. That's going to go against Jack Webb. Jack Webb came up to hedge hard on the screen, but it's going to be a blocking foul, his 4th.
Hedge hard, just got himself out of position, and Riley, I was actually wrong, Red Andrews now has 12. I put his free throws down for Shane Metter.
How about, hey, well.
You know, I saw the 2, I just didn't get the second number right. I was only 1 off, so.
It happens to the best of us. I know I've made plenty of scorebook mistakes in my career as Eastham gets it on the inbound. Right block goes up, giving Paris the lead once more. Eastham now with 4 points, 42-41. Militoni over to Metter. Clears out the floor. Metter straight away. 3:35 to play fourth quarter. Gets it off to Keepus. Keepus directing traffic now. Bounce pass to Acre at the charity stripe. Acre right elbow now. Handing it off Militoni. Militoni right wing now top of the key. Eventually gets it to Keepus. Acre now clearing out the floor. Right wing getting it inside to Metter. Metter kicking. Militoni to Acre. Acre right block. Now out to Metter. Metter left wing. Thought about the 3. Didn't take it over to Keepus. Keepus left corner. Drives. Steps back and they're going to take their time. Metter up top. Over to Keepus right wing. Militoni to Metter, left corner. Metter steps back for 3. No good. Rebound falls in the hands of Vitale. Vitale comes up with it. He's 1-on-2. Drives, gets to the cherry stripe, almost loses it. Finds Eastham down low, wide open. No one's there. That's going to be 2 points. 3-point lead for Paris, 44-41, 2:35 to play fourth quarter. Here's Metter, got fouled.
Got to get back on defense. Doesn't matter what happens. You still got to get back, still got to hustle back, because right there, he doesn't get that wide open layup if Mount Carmel has more than 2 people hustle back on defense in the ball.
Krippus picks up his first foul. Owen Blake checks in for Jack Webb. Acre on the inbound. Getting it to Metter, almost taken away, and that's going to be a foul against Jackson Rigdon, who picks up his 3rd now.
He just flew up there almost like a free safety to try to steal that ball from Shane Metter. And good job of Shane to use his body to protect himself.
Metter getting inside, kicking it out to Acre. Acre now inside, floats that one up, no good. Rebound falls in the hands almost of Owen Blake, but picking it up is Krippus, who gives it to Rigdon. 2:19 to play in this one, 44-41, Aces trail by 3. Vitale, back to Rigdon. Paris is going to take their time here with just a 1-possession lead so far and 2 minutes to play. 44-41 the score. Coming down the stretch, Metter tips it away from Rigdon, and he's going to have 2 easy points here to get the Aces within 1. 44-43. 1:45 to play fourth quarter. Metter gets the assignment against Rigdon. Over to Krippus. Back to Rigdon. Shading towards the right side. More straight up than not. Now is straight up. Kicks it. Staley driving baseline from the left corner, but he lost it off his foot. Aces basketball.
Good job there from Andrew Miltoni to get a hand in there, tip it off his knee. Was able to do that all without fouling. Mount Carmel, super important here. Doesn't matter how quick of a shot you get, Riley. You just have to get a high percentage shot, layup or bust at this moment.
Full court pressure from Paris. Militoni over to Webb. Webb freshly checked in for Owen Blake. Now getting it past the 10-second line. Here's Keepus. Keepus left wing. Now up top. Ace is going to take their time here as they give it to Metter. 1:15 to play fourth quarter. 44-43, Paris in front. Metter drives, gets inside, goes up and under, no good. Rebound swatted away, stays here with the Aces, and that is quite the break that Mount Carmel just got.
Yeah, ginormous break for Mount Carmel right there. Is exactly what they need is a second chance, layup or bust. Shane Metter did a pretty good job of getting to the rim there. Somebody's got to help him.
Webb gets underneath, goes up for 2, got blocked, stays here. Don't know if that was the shot either.
No, it wasn't the shot. Somebody, I don't care if you just clear it out, set something up, clear it out. Coach Miltoni used a quick timeout to draw something up to get your team a layup.
Down low, Jack Webb. He's doubled, lost it. Eastham picks it up. Over to Rigdon. Rigdon in the backcourt. Crossing over against Keepus. That's going to be a foul blocking against Wade Keepus.
That behind the back dribble is very tough when you're really trying to get up there pressuring, because when he does that and he gets over, just catches you right off guard and was able to pick up a foul there on Wade Keepus.
Rigdon in the backcourt against Keepus. Right wing, handing off to Vitale. It's going to be a foul against Keepus' second. That'll send Vitale to the line. Vitale's already hit 2 free throws here tonight. 1 point lead for Paris, 44-43, 41.7 to play fourth quarter. Vitale tonight has 11 points. Free throw is up. Missed it. Rimmed out. One more try for Vitale and 41.7 seconds for the Aces. Got to get a rebound here. Unless it falls, which it does. Vitale with 12.
You still only need a layup here.
Militoni up top. Directing traffic, and it's going to be a Country Financial Agent Morgan timeout for head coach Sion Militoni. We will stay here. 32.6 to play in the fourth quarter, and the Aces with a chance to win it down the stretch. 45-43 on the Tim Phillips of Jaden Bestman scoreboard. Max, right now for Sion Militoni, what do you think is the mindset going into this one? Do you want to get a 3 to potentially win it, or is that more of a second option compared to getting it down low?
That should be your last option right now. Who cares about winning it right now? Just try to tie it. Maybe if there was less time on the clock, they would try, maybe win it, but still just take the tie right now. Get to tie ball game, get a stop. You have another opportunity. 32 seconds is plenty of time for multiple possessions.
And when we look at this, who do you think they're going to first? First option's got to be Shane Metter, right?
If I'm Sion Militoni, I'm running a high ball screen with Shane Metter and Jack Webb, getting Rhett Andrews in a dunker spot where if he drives, he can dish it to Rhett Andrews, and if they help off too hard, he can also get Jack Webb on a cut. And then, of course, you don't guard Shane Metter, he's going to take it all the way to the rim. So one of those where just a high ball screen with your 3 high scorers right now, put Militoni in a corner who shot really well for you. And, of course, got Elliott Akery. He needs to crash the glass hard. He's done a very good job this year at rebounding in times, and I think that he's somebody that you got to use there.
On the inbound, Akery will get it to Militoni. Right back to Akery. Akery up top over Militoni, shading towards the right. Militoni straight away. Akery right wing. Getting a ball screen. Right back to Akery, right wing again. Now straight away, going over to Metter. Metter left side, driving, fade away, mid-range bucket, rims out, touched every part. They're gonna foul Rigdon. And Rigdon will go to the line for 2.
Got to get downhill. Down 2 points, you got to get to the basket. A pull-up mid-range isn't a shot right there.
So Rigdon goes to the line for 2. Rigdon with 20 points tonight. First one. Missed. 6.3 on the clock for the Aces.
Misses the second one, get a quick rebound. You got 2 more timeouts, use 1.
Do you cross half court before you use that timeout, Max?
Yes, big time.
Rigdon on the second try. Missed. Rebound, Andrews. Up to Militoni. And Jack Webb calls the timeout for the Aces in the backcourt. 4.5 on the clock. We'll see if they add any time.
That's just simply a player as he's thinking they need a timeout right there. You only did have 6 seconds, so maybe taking that quicker timeout. You're going to have it at the bottom of the basket, but 4 seconds is perfect time for a special play that I know a lot of people like to run. I'm guessing Jack Webb's going to be at the half-court line. He's going to flash up, get a pass. Shane Metter and somebody else is going to run on either side of him. It's going to be get the ball to Shane Metter for a 3.
We'll see if you're the fortune teller that you usually are when it comes to plays being drawn up, Max. 4.5 to play, fourth quarter, 45-43. Aces in front by just Aces behind by just a measly 2 points. I mean, this game started, we didn't know if the Aces were really going to be able to be in this one, and they were more than in this one for the majority of the second half, up by 11 points at one time in the third quarter.
Yeah, they just had a slow end of the quarter, had a couple fouls, and just started to slow down offensively. But here, they've got a chance. All you need is a chance, and they're getting the ball a lot farther up than I thought they were. So that's going to be something big for the Aces. But I'm guessing it's just going to be get the ball to Shane Metter and go now. That they're not going to be on that opposing baseline.
Militoni on the inbound. No one guarding in the backcourt. They get it to Metter. Metter, right wing, going, got fouled, and that's going to be a foul to give. So 2.4 now on the inbound. Smart play there from Paris. It's going to be a timeout for head coach Simon Militoni. His last timeout. 45-43 now, 2.4 on the clock instead of 4.5. That pretty much half the time. Max, pretty much same thing, you think?
Oh, yeah. Got in a little bit better of a spot. I'm guessing Shane Metter's going to run off either a flare screen to the opposing wing, or he's going to run off something to get him in the corner. I know he likes to shoot from the corner. Get him to the corner and get him an open 3. And then if not, I think there's going to be an alternative where they got a lob for Red Andrews heading towards the rim to get the 2 points. But this one's tough because I don't know if Sion wants to go for the win or if he wants to go for the tie. But if he's going for the win, I think we all know that number 2-4, Shane Metter's going to get the ball. But it's just going to be depending on, is he open and can Red Andrews get a lob at the rim, because he's obviously the best leaper on the team.
So 45-43 is the score. Both teams returning to the court.
And somebody we didn't talk about is Owen Blake's also a very good shooter.
Yep.
So I could see them getting him some sort of getting the ball to him if they can't get the ball to Shane.
Militoni on the inbound. Metter off an elevator. Up top, right wing. He got fouled. Vitale picks up the foul, and that sends Metter to the line for 2 free throws. 0.9 on the clock. Timeout for head coach Chase Brinkley. They're going to try to ice Shane Metter. Oh, man. Less than a second to go. 45-43.
All you need is 0.4 seconds to get it off. If he misses the first one, I definitely see him just trying to throw it off the rim, get a quick basket off of that. But we got wood paneling floor, so knock on wood.
Yep.
We'll see how this one unfolds.
Mount Carmel coming into this one, not winning an LIC conference game in the regular season. They beat Robinson in the LIC tournament. But they did not. Have yet to get a win in the regular season play of the LIC.
This is important. This LIC win is going to be important because this is also a 15-12 team that's in your regional. Got something to prove here.
Metter goes to the line for 2. 0.9 on the clock, 45-43. Aces trail. And this Paris crowd is going to try to distract them all they can. First one. Made it. (45-44). Timeout, head coach Chase Brinkley once again. They're going to try and make Metter think about this all night long.
You got to try to ice him. As we all know, he's just a very good shooter in general. Got a really fluid stroke. This is somebody that you got to try to ice. Got to make him see if he has ice in his veins. He could close this one out.
Metter with 13 tonight. He had 10 in the first half. 45-44.
And Paris also has one more timeout to give, so see how that unfolds.
Metter on the second try. Misses. Rebound Paris. And Paris with the win. Metter missing long off the back iron, and Krippis retrieving the rebound quickly to secure a victory. They improve to 16-12. Mount Carmel falls to 6-21 in a heartbreaker against these Tigers. 45-44, the final in favor of Paris. When we come back, we'll go over scores and final thoughts. We'll be back in about 2 minutes.
There's a lot of things that you can do to help and reduce your heating bills over the wintertime. Open the draperies in the house. Let the sun warm the interior of your home during the day. That helps reduce some of that heating load during the day. Consider installing programmable thermostats. You can drop the temperature down while you're not there, or in the evening times when you're asleep, make the house a little cooler, and then have those programmable thermostats bring the temperature up at the times you're actually in the home, not away. There's a lot of things that you can do to help and reduce your heating bills over the wintertime. You can take the opportunity to add additional weather stripping to your doors and to your windows, use of caulk to try to seal up some of those cracks where the wind comes in. And one thing that people oftentimes overlook is setting your fans to run in a clockwise rotation. Summertime they should go counterclockwise, wintertime clockwise, and that helps move the heat around your home more efficiently.
I'm Mason Gross. I am a marketing business management major at Wabash Valley College. You'll learn a lot about the business industry as a whole, and that really helps you to explore your options as far as to what's out there. So I'm doing my internship at Summer Real Estate in Salem, Illinois. Right now I'm working on getting my license. I am hanging around the office, going to showings, and doing everything I can as a non-licensee to get myself ready for when I graduate and take that step as an agent.
My name is Parker Linson. I'm a second-level nursing student at Wabash Valley College. We were able to get hands-on experience with a mannequin that has real breath sounds, real, lung sounds, and can cough and, do different things. That makes it really unique to have that kind of experience right here on campus. And then we've done clinicals. Being able to go into those ICUs and emergency departments and be able to see those critical patients, it is a very good experience. Being able to be in that position and look back to where I come from, it's just awesome to be able.
Back here in Paris, the final 45-44 in favor of the Tigers. Aces lose a heartbreaker here. They fall to 6-21. Paris improves to 16-12. We go over scores first for the home and winning Paris Tigers. Carter Krippus with 2, Jackson Rigdon with 20, Jacob Staley had 5, Carrick Vitale had 12, and Carter Eastham had 6. For Mount Carmel, Andrew Militoni with 5, Jack Webb with 9, Owen Blake with 5, Shane Metter with 13, and Brett Andrews with 12. Max, this one where the Aces got down early, came all the way back. Definitely not one where they're going to hang their heads at all.
Yeah, they shouldn't hang their heads, but they're still just 1 quarter away. They are 1 quarter away from being a really a good team. You know, they're 6-21, but they're 1 quarter away in almost all these games that they've lost. Somehow they come back, or somehow they keep it close, and then they lose in a quarter. So Mount Carmel's just 1 quarter away from being where they need to be.
We look ahead into March, and it seems like they're playing some of their best basketball. We saw them, they played well against North Posey. They played well here tonight. That's kind of when you want to see them getting their best action in towards the end of February.
Yeah, you want to see them put the intangibles, little things together towards the end of February because it's regional time. And nothing else matters. Your regular season doesn't matter. All that matters is if you hang a regional banner up.
Well, Max, any more final thoughts from you?
No, I do not.
Well, with that, thank you to everyone here running the stream on News Channel 15's YouTube. Thank you for everyone at the studio making this happen on 100.5 WSID. And thank you to Max. I'm Riley Angel, and as always, have a good night.
All right, see you, Alex.
Thank you, you too. See ya.